Welcome to SPIRE Baia Mare. SPIRE stands for Smart Post-Industrial Regenerative Ecosystem. What's SPIRE? An urban innovative action project under the topic of sustainable use of land and nature-based solutions. The project has been launched with the support of Urban Innovative Actions Initiative from the European Regional Development Fund. The SPIRE project, following the triple bottom line, tackles the challenges urban ecosystems suffer at the nexus of the economy, society, and environment. It applies adaptive phytoremediation to heavy metal contaminated land, generating a new and dynamic land use management through participatory planning, and creating new local value systems. Baia Mare is a city in the region of Maramuresh in the northern Romania. Why SPIRE? Pollution is one of the most significant environmental challenges worldwide. The management of polluted land costs about €6.5 billion a year in Europe. In Baia Mare, the mining and metallurgic industries left a legacy of circa 627 hectares of land polluted by heavy metals, up to 5 times the acceptable value, within the metropolitan area. Such land is now disconnected from the urban framework and a danger to the inhabitants and the environment. Nonetheless, it is also an essential resource for the regeneration and sustainable economic development of Baia Mare's urban system. How SPIRE works. SPIRE seeks to transition a polluted city to a green city by transforming industrial areas into public spaces, involving the community for participation and co-creation of the initiative. SPIRE proposes a combination of cross-sectoral and integrative interventions to revitalize the heart of Baia Mare city. The project has been developed in 3 stages. From the initial benchmark and civic participatory activities, through the implementation and phytoremediation process, to the 2050 future metropolitan bio-based strategy and master plan. In the first stage, we prioritized the citizen awareness, engagement, active participation, and the co-creation processes, including mentoring programs for startups working on green business models. The core proposal relies on phytoremediation technology, a nature-based solution, which uses plants to clean up contaminated land. On the one hand, it constitutes a cost-effective and ecological alternative to more common physical remediation methods, while on the other hand, it requires more time, being a slower solution. The Smart IGIS system locates the 5 pilot sites. Romplum, Fenizu, Colonia Topitorula, Urbis, and Craica sites are reclaimed in Baia Mare under the SPIRE project, becoming strategic green infrastructure integrated into the future network of healthy natural and semi-natural areas. The reward system Immaterial Local Environmental Utility, ILEU, promotes environmental, health, and climate awareness through a behavioral shift at individual and organizational levels. It represents a reward system for environmentally friendly activities based on blockchain technologies. The hub is a public space within a heritage building open for meetings and other events, which will keep the SPIRE spirit alive and active. The bio-based strategy and Masterplan 2050 for circular communities is a strategic policy document proposed by Baia Mare and intended to be rolled out to other communities in Romania and beyond. What SPIRE has achieved. Let's check the project in numbers. More than 7 hectares of contaminated land have been included in a phytoremediation and renaturing process, with more than 250 youth beneficiaries and 3,000 citizens involved. The result brings 3 bio-based startups using biomass for innovative applications in the construction industry and other 10 citizen-led eco-initiatives. The total project has been built with a budget of €2.6 million. The SPIRE project in Baia Mare has already created and disseminated knowledge of how to implement participatory approaches to involve citizens, local government, and other stakeholders. The maker space within the SPIRE hub is a creative place where 3D printers and CNC machines are made available for private use at prices that can be also covered by ILEU. The SPIRE Startups mentoring program has enabled local, sustainable entrepreneurship by attracting talent from the local community, securing the creation, development, and implementation of bio-based business models, and promoting them from local to international levels. SPIRE project is aligned with 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, the New Urban Agenda, the Paris Agreement on Climate Change and the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction. We have been awarded the 2023 World Smart City Award, for which we are truly honored. SPIRE has been considered among the finalists for its meritorious initiative in the 6th Guangzhou International Award, as well in the German SDG and UNIDO Innovation Award 2023, also in the European Institute of Public Administration Award 2023-2024, and finally in the AIPH in the Living Green for Urban Infrastructure and Livability category. These recognitions are a step forward for all the efforts made together with an incredible and hard-working team. Thanks to all the supporters and partners.